Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email us, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase, pricing, and availability questions regarding this watch. So today we're launching a 2024 debut on the channel. This is my first review of the Blancpain 50 Fathoms Bathyscaphe Quantieme Complet Phase de Lune. This is one of the 2024 evolutions of the Bathyscaphe line that first arrived, at least in its modern form, back in 2013. So it has a lot of elements that are a little bit more vintage inspired than a standard 50-15 or 50-10, although in full ceramic, this is also a very technologically advanced watch. This is the first Bathyscaphe in ceramic to have a matching full ceramic bracelet. The ceramic Bathyscaphe is always a little bit bigger than the metal cased version. So in diameter, 43.6 millimeters, 14.3 millimeters thick from lug to lug, just the case. That's 50 millimeters. Now, from end link to end link, the total distance across the wrist with the bracelet included, that's 53.3, and then the spacing between the lugs is 23 millimeters. Being ceramic and titanium and sapphire in construction, the watch is not super heavy. It is big, though, and you can see on my 16-centimeter circumference wrist, it really does take up all the real estate. So I'm going to say that if your wrist is my size or larger, you can wear this just fine, but if your wrist is smaller, you're going to want to look at something like the new 5010 or maybe the 5008, which is the 40.3 millimeter 50 Fathoms. There's also a 38 millimeter Bathyscaphe out there if you can find one. But this is a good fit if your wrist is 16 centimeter circumference and up. Okay, about this bracelet, it does a great job of looking like a standard X71. So we have major and minor links. You can see how the links are countersunk into each other, and that creates a bracelet with very little play. You can also see how every single link here is removable, so fine sizing this is fairly easy to do, provided you've got the tools at hand. We have a twin folding, twin trigger released clasp that is made of media blasted and satinated titanium. When you close it, it is a non-sequential close. You have the company's year of foundation, which is a little bit of a ruse, and then the name of the brand. Of course, the original Blancpain, created in 1735, the modern company, revived by Jean-Claude Biver and the Frédéric Piguet movement manufacturer back in the early 80s. But they've established an impressive track record of high luxury, and this watch lives up to that. Here's the deal with ceramic. It is almost impossible to scratch. People ask me, but what if it chips or fractures or shatters? And I ask them, this is how you'll know if that's a problem. Do you routinely chip or fracture or shatter the sapphire crystal on your watch, which is both harder and more brittle than a ceramic case? And if the answer is no, you don't often shatter or crack your sapphires, then ceramic is for you. It means you will probably never need to do anything. You can't refinish these cases, but you also don't need to. If you're buying pre-owned, these are a great buy because you know for a fact it's never been refinished. The material's never been diminished. As hard as it is, it just doesn't pick up divots and scratches and scuffs. So if you hate scratches and watches that start to look worn after a time, again, this is for you. Now, about the Bathyscaphe design, you can see that we have squared off lugs, minimal beveling, no crown guards, a big crown. It's designed to be a little bit more vintage than the standard 5010. We have a unidirectional rotating dive bezel that's actually got a great ratchet. Let's listen to it. Has a nice blend of refinement, but also a pronounced click. A sharp ratchet is a 120 click, so it's very precise. We have these hybrid baton syringe style hands. Line up the luminescent pearl with the minute hand. Now you've got your count up 60-minute dive timer. We'll do a lume shot. You can see this watch is quite well loomed. It is a dive watch. Also notice that the seconds hand is loomed, so you know during your dive if the watch is running. That's a safety feature that I wish we'd see on more divers. Screw down crown, 300-meter water resistance. In terms of tech spec, it's identical to the standard Bathyscaphe in that regard. We have a ceramic bezel insert with metal inlays that will never break from the ceramic. This is called liquid metal. It's metal co-molded permanently to the ceramic. It's a very cool system that Swatch has patented, and Swatch Group, of course, owns the Blancpain brand. We've got a metallic blue sunburst gradient dial. It's light blue, almost silver blue at the center, and then nearly navy, close to black at the edge. We have all applique indices, and then we have a complete calendar, as the name implies, the Quantieme Complet. We have a day, date, month, and moon phase. And you can see we have the standard man in the moon traditional face of the moon in the crescent style aperture. Turn it all over. The movement that we've got here is the 6654.P. So, automatic winding, 72-hour power reserve, 4 Hz beat rate, 6 position adjusted, 28 pivot joules, a free sprung balance for durability with an anti-magnetic silicone hairspring, and a high grade of finishing. Now, this is 6 position adjustment, one more than a standard chronometer. And you can see it has a free sprung balance for both precise adjustment using variable inertia screws and also greater shock resistance. The movement's nicely sized to fit the case, and you can see that quite well. There's a lovely snelling across the bridges, and then some of the finest machine-based finish I've encountered, to the extent that the bevels, if I didn't know better, I would say they were hand-finished. They're rounded, they're mirrored, they're broad, quite attractive. There's engine turning on the base plate, there's that snelling across the rotor, or I should say across the bridges. We have perlage on the base plate and around the edges of the bridges. The rotor features 3 finishes. There's media blast, satination, and then along the edge there's beveling. It's a good-looking movement and technically quite credible. Of course, the timepiece is full of features that will surprise and delight those who are from the more is more school of dive watch design. Some might ask why you need a calendar and a moon phase on your dive watch. Well, the answer is you're mostly going to wear it while not diving. And a calendar and a moon phase could be both practical and romantic. Reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.